Hello and welcome to the Diamond Report for Friday, March 24th, 2017. This is your host, Doug Diamond. I've got us looking at Earthquake 3D, and we're looking at the last 48 hours worth of earthquake activity worldwide. This is from multiple agencies reporting. It's not just USGS, in other words, it's multiple agencies around the world. And I wanted to bring your attention just very quickly to this area around Fiji, which is north of New Zealand. We still have not seen any movement in that area. We're still expecting a deep quake or two in this area within the next few days. So we'll just have to keep watching that. That area has not moved yet. And as we go over here to the Eastern Pacific, last night in the Diamond Report, I mentioned that we were expecting a couple of quakes in South America, in Peru, and in southern Chile. And both of those have actually happened. Here is the quake in Peru that we're waiting on, and that's happened exactly where I happened to mention last night, as did the one in southern Chile. So there's those two. They've populated the globe exactly as expected, and it's basically just a matter of watching pressure transfer from one place to another across the globe. It happens in a very predictable fashion. And before we get into the headlines today, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Steve Quayle. Steve linked to last night's Diamond Report on his website in the Hot Headlines section. I was very proud to be listed here. So thank you again, Steve. So, Montana just royally peed off every Muslim in their state with what they did to them today. They have no intention to abide by our laws, nor are they interested in assimilating to our culture. That's a freedomdaily.com article. I would just add that immigration without assimilation is invasion. The fact that a NATO commander has to ask questions about aircraft spraying chemicals over a potential battle area under his command speaks to a sophisticated and organized cover-up that surpasses development of the A-bomb known as Manhattan Project. And the nightly earthquake forecast and update from Dutch Sense, major channel news and earthquake warning. Fast forward to the 34-second mark. Someone is messing with him big time. Gatekeepers are dropping the hammer on him and others. Yes, it is interesting. Dutch Sense is saying that the NSA and others are really messing with them. So I would definitely recommend going to his YouTube channel and checking that out. Dangerous. Turkey's Erdogan to end secular democracy, invoking new holy war between cross and crescent. Remember what country Satan's throne is in. The Bible states that our eyes are the windows to our souls. Note his. Watch these geopolitical flashpoints carefully. Great social and political changes never happen in a vacuum. There are always triggers and warning signs. That's from alt-market.com. Coincidence? Monsanto patented glyphosate as an antibiotic drug, claiming weed killer is medicine. That's on Natural News. Illegal deported 4 times, charged in sex attack on girl 2. Explosion of MS-13 gang violence terrorizing American communities. That's a WorldNet Daily article, WND.com. Trump's wall costs $21.6 billion. Illegal immigration costs $148.3 billion per year. Do the math. That's a National Economics Editorial.com article. Flashback. Is there genetic ancestry between Mars and Earth? Maybe someday we'll know the truth. And Steve says, wait till the revelations from Antarctica are revealed. All eyes upon the stars will shortly shift to Mars. That's a message-to-eagle.com article. Beware the unmarked 18-wheeler. Note this coded reference statement. For more than 40 years, even after driving the equivalent distance of a trip to Mars and back, no cargo has ever been damaged in transit. Talking about the Office of Secure Transportation. That's a LouRockwell.com article. How the 1% are prepping for the apocalypse. HealthNutNews.com. H.R. 1313 bill would require medical procedures like vaccines as requirement for employment. The concern is This bill, if passed into law, would be applied to penalize employees who do not get regular vaccines imposed by an employee wellness plan. That's a very apropos type of number for the House Resolution Bill 1313. DNA repairing drug could fight aging and radiation damage. That's a newatlas.com article. Real-time face recognition threatens to turn cops' body cameras into surveillance machines. It's from The Intercept. U.S. Senate votes 50 to 48 to do away with broadband privacy rules. Let ISPs and telecoms to sell your internet history. That is a privateinternetaccess.com article. DNA discoveries that are making Superman possible. Human-animal chimeras, a reality, and where a woman can have her favorite movie star's child simply by collecting a few of his skin cells. Skywatch TV article. And the link that I mentioned a little while ago, thank you, Steve, for linking to the Diamond Report yesterday. Warning, North Korea is about to test a hydrogen bomb. The South China Sea crisis picks back up. It's a ChristianTruther.com article. Brussels mayor, all of our mosques are controlled by radical Islamists. Everyone knows that all mosques in Brussels are in the hands of Salafists. Texas showdown. Will governor arrest sanctuary sheriff for releasing nearly 70% of violent criminal aliens nationwide? Travis County sheriff decision is dangerous and should be criminal itself, says the Texas governor. That's an all-news pipeline article. Trump and InfoWars accused of espionage. Globalist-controlled establishment set to attack the Patriot movement. It's an InfoWars article. NYPD reveals repulsive child sex crime. Hillary allowed to go on. That's a thelastgreatstand.com article. Trump exposes Orwellian surveillance state we live under. It's not about Trump. It is that they are spying on all of us, which I mentioned that yesterday. Absolutely. All News Pipeline article. Massive, paralyzing storm of epic proportions about to strike, and we are not ready. That is a YouTube video. Strange sounds from the sky of Sweden recorded on video on March 8th. That's a strangesounds.org article. All Apple devices, including iPhones and Macs, are CIA spy devices embedded with spyware from the factory. It's a National News article. 56% of Maryland's bees disappeared in 2016 as pollinator collapse accelerates. Also a Natural News article. Allah Akbar. Defiant Muslims block traffic, pray in street after Paris mosque closed. It's a Gateway Pundit article. Intelligence expert, Obama committed surveillance crimes, should be jailed. Also a Gateway Pundit article. Paul Ryan, we don't have the votes, end quote. Zero Hedge article. Video, leaders of top anti-Trump group filmed meeting with George Soros. That's a Gateway Pundit article. Video, Nebraska Democrat Party includes voter registration forms in refugee welcome baskets. That's nice and handy, isn't it? The vehicle as a terror weapon. These tactics represent the new blueprint among terrorists for causing mayhem. That's an SHTFplan.com article. Here's a freethoughtproject.com article. Oklahoma senator resigns after being arrested for engaging in child prostitution. SWAT raids man's home over $100 in pot, shoot him 57 times, paralyze him, and then lie about it. It's also a freethoughtproject.com article. Everyone should be concerned. CIA targets personal computers and smartphones. It's a Sputnik News article. Hawaii judge who blocked Trump travel ban gets 24-hour federal protection after death threats. RT.com. Tillerson orders U.S. embassies to go through Facebook and Twitter profiles of visa applicants and make a list of specific, quote, populations to undergo tougher review. Will North Korea test a hydrogen bomb in a few days? Officials warn Kim is set to order fresh nuclear test imminently. Japan and North Korea preparing for war. It's a Dave Hodges article, commonsenseshow.com. Sweden preparing for nuclear war and nuke plant meltdown. And World War III is near as Russia is militarizing rockets to take out U.S. satellites, leaving America defenseless. None of that sounds good. Obamacare repeal fails. Republicans pull healthcare bill in blow to Trump. That's a Zero Hedge article. And Michael Snyder of the economiccollapseblog.com, member of Congress, warns of a 1,000-point stock market crash if Obamacare Light does not pass. Here's a shtfplan.com article. String of dead Russians continues as witness and Putin critic executed. Quote, typical show execution. Potential smoking gun showing Obama administration spied on Trump team, source says. It's a Fox News article. Putin meets Le Pen at Kremlin, vows to not interfere in election. It's a Zero Hedge article. Erdogan, keep calling me, quote, dictator. I'll keep calling you, quote, Nazis. It's an RT article. Spicer, there's more evidence CNN colluded with Hillary than Russia with Trump. Hunt and kill all white women. Facebook post deemed not hate speech. Shocking double standard of social network giant exposed yet again. That's a Paul Joseph Watson article. Disgusting. Muslims laugh about London terror attack. The religion of peace celebrates online after horrific terror attack. Sick. ISIS straps suicide vest to 7-year-old boy. Footage shows Iraqi security forces disarming suicide vest strapped to a young boy. That's a Daily Star article. Trump approves the Keystone Pipeline. That's a TheHill.com article. Report ICE targeting sanctuary cities with raids. Administration unhappy with local agencies limiting cooperation on detentions. California National Guard called up and helped to remove 4,000 tons of snow from Mammoth. That's an LA Times article. 5-day offensive involved 17 air and army troops. Steve Pachenik, neocons want to destroy America. Also find out why Gorsuch is dangerous and can't be trusted. Manafort volunteers for interviews with intelligence committees. That's an article from The Hill. Terminally ill veteran has a message for Trump. Paul Ryan's healthcare plan will leave millions of veterans ineligible for coverage. Here's a Breitbart article. Report, Steve Bannon says American Healthcare Act, quote, written by the insurance industry, does not go as far as Bannon would wish to deconstruct the administrative state in the realm of healthcare. Muslims demand the Queen convert or leave England. Emergency. Democrats running out of options, moving towards martial law. Establishment shills gather to protect their special interests from being dismantled by Trump. Rockefeller's healthcare system and their road to population control. The plan to eliminate millions of humans has been written about for decades. Nebraska Democrat Party includes voter registration forms in refugee welcome baskets. FBI posed as filmmakers to infiltrate Bundy supporters. Singapore in talks with firms to try out flying taxis. That's a Business Times article. Stone volunteers to testify to House Intel Committee. Trump insider not afraid to confront fake accusations. Pope Francis says the EU risks dying. The pontiff called for greater European solidarity as an antidote to modern forms of populism. Blue Lives Matter flag taken down for being, quote, racist. Homeowners Association forces homeowner to take down the flag. Fake news, Congresswoman interviewed live by CNN and MSNBC at the same time. Ian Coulter, Trump must focus on core promises, reject Paul Ryan agenda. Mind control, hive and individual. Dr. Nick Begich reveals how the elite purposely dumb down and control populations. Survivor of Benghazi. Military needs to defend against Trump coup. U.S. hero calls for Trump to be protected from globalist attack. Shock video. Woman raped by illegal testifies against sanctuary state bill. Stop trying to blur the difference between illegal and legal. Well, that's all for the Diamond Report today. Thanks for listening and watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're watching on YouTube, and please remember to hit the like button, if you will, and also the little bell that will give you notifications of new videos being added. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you tomorrow.